Are y'all ready? Because clearly, I don't feel like y'all ready. Reese looking at the TV.
What? I'm sorry. Prime time.
Look at your cameras.
It's hard.
It's not hard.
This
what he
light so
said.
bright. And
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what she would say if it was a guy.
what?
But you said it.
But you did say that.
That's going to be a real. All right. You ready?
White balls on my hoodie. Okay.
Just reeling it up.
All right.
Keep going. Are you done yet?
Oh, we are ready.
Welcome to the Fuller Podcast. I'm your host, Avery Fuller.
Can y'all be serious for 5 minutes?
I
please?
know.
God
Y'all play
knows,
too much.
man. Y'all are like children.
I know. All right. Let's show them how it's done.
What the fuck?
I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel. Holy moly, guacamole in my pockets. What a blessing. Got it on me. I got options. Real stepper. Check the shoes. Get it poppin'. Eating good.
Welcome to the Fuller Podcast. I'm your host, Avery Fuller, with my co-host and hostess, Maurice Bird, a.k.a. Reese, and
I am him.
that wife of mine's Melnisha Fuller, a.k.a. Money Mel. We are chilling.
What
How
up?
y'all feeling?
Glorious.
I'm feeling good.
Good.
Glorious.
Good.
Yes.
Yes, guess what?
What that is?
NFL is back.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of
Okay.
angry women.
It's the
Don't
most
bother
Ready.
me on Sunday.
wonderful time
ready for this.
of the year.
You look excited.
Excited. I'm very much so excited.
Well, guess what? In honor of it being the most wonderful time of the year, and as Fuller Podcast tradition anyway, put them up.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what time it is, take a look at your watch, because my watch said it is shot o'clock.
Mine does too.
Wait, mine doesn't.
But
Well, you
get a
can
new
check
watch.
the time.
Sorry, just kidding.
Drink responsibly. Throw it back.
Like candy. God dog, how many gulps?
That's that white throat.
Shut
That's
up.
that who?
That white throat. All right, so today,
You said it, not me.
I have no idea what you're
I don't even want to hear.
Please don't
He
ask.
said that white though.
No, okay, don't repeat it either.
Yeah, I
don't
gotta
ask
say
and don't
it
repeat it.
twice.
today we breaking out with a new icebreaker. I call it say a word, say your thought.
Okay.
The way the icebreaker work, I'm gonna say a word to you, to both of y'all, and both of y'all say it at the same time. You just respond as quickly as possible with your immediate thought after
This
you
ain't
hear the
gonna go
word.
well, but okay.
All right, y'all ready? All
Sure, why not?
right, we're gonna do 5 words.
Oh, great.
All right.
All right, ready? First word: hot dog,
Food.
Glizzy,
butterfly,
gay,
Pretty.
cox,
cable,
Dick.
cat,
dog,
Dog.
sex,
needed,
Love.
love.
I don't know.
head.
What the fuck?
Huh?
You hear love and think ahead?
I think of me getting some head, yes.
Okay.
Damn. That is congratulations
That's
to your significant other.
Just to clarify, did you say Cox?
Communications.
Cable.
She thought a ding-a-ling.
She thought of meat.
She thought a chicken dick. All right, so the TV show of the week this week is
Oh,
Just we'll go past that.
chicken dick.
Oh,
It's
gosh.
Where?
it's Shameless. Shameless is a family of Frank, Carl, Fiona, Lip, Debbie, and Liam, and they is
Didn't you
living
forget one?
in poverty. No. Did
The
I-
youngest- the youngest
nope,
boy.
the gay one. I forgot him.
Oh,
What's his name?
Carl. Ethan.
Ian.
That's what it was.
Ian.
I thought you forgot
Oh, okay, yes.
I did forget Ian. I said Carl.
one. You said Carl.
But they are possibly the most interesting family I've seen in TV when it all boils down, because they have shown the capacity to pretty much do whatever it takes to survive. And they also shown exactly what it means to be family in more ways than one. They had great moments. They had terrible moments, savage moments. Some of the
moments.
worst moments.
Yes.
The dad, Frank,
Gallagher.
the smartest, dumbest,
Oh,
craziest
crackhead.
coke, heroin.
He's a head. He just
whatever drug
he
he's
can get out of anything.
But that man could make some money.
He can waste
could
some money
hustle.
too.
He knew how to make
Yes.
it work.
Straight up. So what I want to know from y'all though is what do you think of the show overall, and who is your favorite character, and rate it 1 to 10. Mel, I'm gonna start with you.
Ooh. So I think the show was a 10.
Okay.
Overall, it was really interesting. I love seeing the family dynamic, and Frank, again, just him getting into trouble and getting himself out of trouble was pretty good. And my favorite character,
It's tough.
that is, I'm gonna just go with Frank, just because he, it's just the way he would get into things or create these situations, and he always found his way out. Like, no matter what, all he did was jump into another situation, really. But he was entertaining to watch.
He damn sure was entertaining.
survived.
Entertainer ain't even the word for it, bro.
All right, Reese, what about you?
I definitely agree with you on that 10. It's almost I put it as a must watch. I didn't really like that last season per se. I didn't like how it went out. But Frank, he was a hustler. He was a genius, actually. If you really, they said he was a genius. My favorite character, who really had all the potential, and he just kept doing dumb
This nigga
stuff.
started getting a eulogy for Frank.
I didn't give a eulogy. I didn't give a eulogy.
Frank, he was
Who was the oldest son?
Lip.
Lip. Lip was he's one of those people who can do anything. He was super smart. He had a free ride that it wasn't MIT. It was some prestigious college, and he just dropped the ball.
A college in Chicago, I think.
Was it that one?
Yeah, but he definitely dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball, but I definitely give it a 10. The the storyline is just one of those fantasies that you can't make up. I don't know who wrote that show, but they need to be checked.
Well,
for mental
it
health.
was a show that originated in London, actually.
It was one of those BBCs that then they
Right.
transferred over. Whoever originally wrote that show has issues. Frank was different, and the issues that they had, it was just like when Frank was dealing with that one lady, and she was scared to come out of her house, and she would tie that man
Oh my gosh.
and do things to him. It's one of those shows. It's one of those. If I explained it to you, you wouldn't believe me.
Bruh. I could tell you one thing. My man Frank was he was definitely about that life.
Oh yes,
He was the definition of survival. You know what I'm saying?
About
Who you
that
telling?
life.
But that wasn't my favorite character. No,
Who?
I concur with y'all. The show's a 10. It's definitely a must watch. If you haven't seen it, take the time
Definitely.
and watch it.
You don't
It's
even need
what,
time, 'cause
7 seasons?
It's 5, I think, or 6 or 7. You might be right.
You know,
It's gonna draw you in. You're gonna be hooked.
it's going to draw you in. You're going to see the savageness, the poverty side. It's so much to see. My favorite character was Fiona.
Fiona pissed me off in the end.
Fiona made a lot of bad choices early on, but she took a lot of advice, and she had to a lot of choices she made. She had to make them on behalf of the family, right?
Yeah.
Because she was kind
She
of like
was
the
the rock.
caretaker.
She
You know
was
what I'm
the
saying?
mother.
She
To them
was.
kids.
But she also got herself out of that, and she ended up owning an apartment complex, and
She lost it too, though.
a restaurant. No, she sold it.
She sold the apartment
Right.
complex,
She-
and then that's
she-
when she left.
And that's when she left. So she came up, at the end of the day, she came up and she made a conscious choice for herself. So I respect that. I respect the struggle that she endured, that she took on, the responsibility that she was able to take on and help raise, what is it, 7?
6 or 7.
Her siblings
Yes.
that her daddy was a complete deadbeat genius. You know what I'm saying?
And he was the drunk of all drunks.
Bruh.
He was nasty.
He was worse than any drug
Remember, he would
addict I've
come in
ever
and
seen in my
jump.
life.
He would come in the house and he would doodle on himself. He would pee on himself.
Oh,
Throw up
my
on
gosh.
himself. And they would throw him out. And he would find ways
They
to
threw
get
him
back
out
in the
every
house.
time. They threw him out every time, but he always found somewhere to go.
Yeah.
He always went inside that bar and was finding a way
Yeah.
to get drinks from people.
Yeah, he did.
He was. I mean, he was probably $1 million. He probably spent $1 million
Bruh.
in that show.
He got $1 million and blew it all.
Yes.
Woke up one day, they ain't know where he was at. Y'all
Remember they put him was
that?
in Mexico.
That dude crazy. All right, this week the movie of the week is a real interesting one. It's Delivery Man featuring Vince Vaughn. It's about a man who donated over 600 counts of sperm to a sperm bank, and the sperm bank pretty much gave all his sperm, only his sperm,
That's it.
to people, and he ended up with over 500
I think
kids,
it was 532.
and 140 something was looking for him.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
he took they gave him the files of them and everything, and I just could not imagine having over 500 kids, let alone 140 of them that's within my space that I can see. Right, he was going to cookouts, and all of them was there. It was the weirdest shit ever.
Why didn't they understand that? Why didn't you think about? Hold on, we all around the same age. Why is this old man hanging around with us?
Well,
He was
and-
in his mid 40s at the time, and they were
Right.
all fairly in the same age range.
right, but when he originally showed up, he was with the handicapped one, and
He didn't bring the handicapped
He
one
appeared
to
to be
the,
the caretaker.
The handicapped one wasn't to the camp, I don't think. I
No,
don't
he
remember.
he took the handicapped
I
one
think
to
he
the
did take him
cookout.
to the he took
To the
him
cookout?
there.
Yeah.
And when he went to the meeting, I think he brought him up then too.
Yeah, he was saying that he was the stepfather. Or
Right,
something.
Yeah.
right. And so I found it interesting though, especially with everything that's going on. I cannot imagine what life would be like with over 100 kids.
But one thing he does not have to worry about is when he gets old, he doesn't have to worry about finding somebody to take
Listen,
care of him.
my man had a son playing in the NBA.
NBA.
You know what I'm saying?
He had some geniuses. He had he had a variety of kids.
He had a variety of
he
kids.
did.
So I want to know, he had drug addict kids and everything.
Yeah, the girl, yeah.
So I want to know what y'all thoughts on the movie and what you rated. Start with you, Reese.
I mean, it was to me it was a typical Vince Vaughn movie. I'm not saying that the knock it wasn't good, it wasn't bad. It was a decent movie, let me put it like that. As far as a rating, I get about a solid 7. I just couldn't imagine being that guy. You know what I
I
mean?
couldn't imagine being
Like,
that guy either.
How do you explain that? It'd be like, so how many kids you got? Oh, I only got about 500. That's it.
Yeah, just-
Not about 500.
that is
You know what I mean?
unprecedented.
Yeah, or
You know.
having a family reunion. Like, oh, you got a big family. Yeah, they all mine. that's
Hey.
me right here.
I'll be talking hella shit. What about you, Mel?
I love the movie. I give it a 10. I love Vince Vaughn anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
I do. He's
You like them Caucasians.
sarcasm, the comedy
He
he has.
has a form of sarcastic
yes,
comedy,
he
right?
does,
Yes, he does.
and I
Yes.
love it. So I like him as an actor. But the movie was great. I couldn't imagine just what.
I'm waiting for you to say what you couldn't imagine.
I can't imagine if
Having
he was coming and
500
say,
and some kids.
"Hey, I got 500 some
Avery
odd
like,
kids."
huh?
How would you feel if I told you before we met I donated sperm and I got 158 kids?
But he made like 24 racks off of that shit.
Bro, that's not a lot for 500
What?
goddamn kids.
For kids that ain't mine, I shooting a cup for 24 racks.
They are yours, nigga. What you talking about?
I mean, I'm they're not mine. I signed a non-disclosure. Well, they're I signed my rights away.
Listen, in the eyes of the Lord, they are yours.
That's fine.
They
That's fine.
are-
I pray
they
on
are
how much
of
tithe?
your loins.
That ain't nothing but $2,400 worth of tithes. I put in
Oh my
tithes
god! And ties.
and offerings. What you mean?
Well, I give the movie a solid 9.5. Right now, I'm a Vince Vaughn fan, so I'm a big fan of sarcastic comedy. I think that's why I like Will Ferrell and them so much. So
Yeah.
but I also like the concept of the movie, right? Because when you think about it, it's essential to see a person. It's unheard of to see a person with 500 kids, let alone 100 of them at his back. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think it's a good watch. It's a good movie to watch. Eric, Eric, Reese, you was right.
Hold on,
It is a typical Vince Vaughn movie. You know what I'm saying? But that's just based on the sarcastic comedy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
definitely a good watch. I recommend watching. If you haven't seen it, take the time to watch it. And with that said, let's go to some news that you can use. News that you can use is actually based on Delivery Man, right? Because it's real life, the real life Delivery Man. Dylan Stone Miller, he took a 9,000-mile road trip this summer to see his 96 kids. He donated sperm to the sperm bank more than 96 times, I assume. But he now has 96 biological kids that he wanted to take the time to go and see. I want to know what y'all think about it, because, you know, watching a movie is so much different than real life. You know what I'm saying? And so when you see that happen to somebody in real life, how would you feel, Mel, if your significant other come to you and say, I got 96 kids? Versus, you know, matter of fact, what if I come to you and say, yo, I just found out I got 96 kids in California?
Oh my gosh.
Do you embrace it, or do you like shun me?
I mean, we in
Do
it
you
for the
shun me?
I know, right? Shun. Okay. We in it for the long haul. So, I mean, that's what we got. That's what we.
So now
what
you
we
got
gonna do. What
100
you wanna
kids.
do? Now I got 100 kids.
You're a whole stepmama now.
That's crazy.
Step-
though.
That's crazy, right? When he
That
said
would
that
be
shit out
crazy,
loud.
yeah.
God damn.
Lord.
Hey, and that can only happen to me. It can't happen to you.
Well, I mean, she could sell her eggs.
No, she can't.
They like 32 racks. Homie.
She has a very childbearing cervix.
What does that have to do with selling her eggs?
What is happening right now?
eggs is
Okay,
not
we're
going
done.
nowhere.
She has childbearing cervix.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
Wait,
No, go past all of that.
All
We're
right,
done.
What about you? What have you
He just
found
said
out?
you got childbearing.
I don't know what he's talking about.
What have you found out? All those donations that you made in the past was actually used.
That's what's up. I'm not. Look, I mean, I love being a dad. First of all, I love my kids, all of them.
Would you take that trip to go see him? Like, would you want to see him and meet him?
Let me tell you. First of all, when I heard that he took that trip, it sounds like something he's very financially stable. Because
That's an airplane ride.
yeah, because those I'm not driving 96. You know, I'm not doing that. But I wouldn't mind. I don't know. It's one of those tough decisions because I don't want to interfere with what they have. Like there might be somebody. They might have fathers. You know what I mean? They might have, and they might not even known that they were test tube babies.
That's fucked up.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Would
I'm
you
just
tell
saying.
if you had a baby off of artificial insemination? Would you tell them?
Absolutely.
I would assume that you would, though.
I
I mean,
That's
why would
communication.
you tell them?
Usually, people who's doing that is because they can't.
yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
Why-
But
yeah.
Why would I let them believe that?
believe what? That's not a belief. It
That-
doesn't. Just because you made a baby don't make you a father.
Right, but do you realize what happens to a kid?
Now,
when they
what if
find out
all
that-
them 96 was like, you know what, Dad? I need this child support money. I bet you wouldn't have took a trip then.
It depends, right? Because I'm contesting custody on all 96 of them.
Oh, 96.
All 90
Oh
goddamn
my
six.
gosh!
But I mean, I respect it. You know what I mean? I respect it. I don't see me doing it.
I don't see me.
I
doing
need
it.
to see how much it costs, how much money they getting in these to get these donations. Cause I could donate. I could go once a day.
But shouldn't there be like something in place so they're not just using that one?
You would
particular
think
person's-
that
Well,
they wouldn't use it so much,
They got
but
some with it catalog where you don't see the person, but you be like a black male, certain height, certain intelligence level.
so then
certain-
that creates questions like, how did he know that they his kids? You know what I'm
that's
saying?
another thing, because isn't that like even in the movie they were fighting to see who he was.
Right,
So
right.
I figure he he signed a non-disclosure for both sides.
That's crazy.
So
That
I
is
don't know
just
what to
crazy.
say about that. That's just crazy to me.
Can you imagine like having those kids living with you on a daily basis
How?
and
Bro,
having
you living in
to
a-
deal with stuff like
You living in an apartment
back
building.
to school
Yeah,
and Christmas?
You really are.
You know what
we
I'm
ain't
saying?
dealing
Like,
with Christmas. Ain't nobody getting no. Ain't no Christmas.
can you imagine?
said ain't no
what-
Ain't, ain't no
what
Christmas.
that's like?
Ain't no Christmas. Ain't no Christmas.
Bro, and that
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
We all
brings me
going to the
to
dollar store.
Hey,
hey, that's
$96 worth of stuff.
that's Christmas.
they'll value
Well,
shit in a different
$1.25
way.
now.
That's for sure. But that brings me to my next question, right? Why do parents take things like back to school and Christmas so serious that they're stressing over it? They're breaking the law to accommodate that stuff when it comes down to kids. Like, why do you feel like it's so serious? I'm gonna start with you, Reese.
To me, I don't understand it. First of all, I think it's ridiculous, especially recently, where you buying your kids 6-7 pairs of shoes to go to school, 10-11 outfits. I really just think parents nowadays are trying to live through their kids. Like they doing that because they didn't really get that when they were growing up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I know when I was growing up, at certain times, if I didn't pay for it, I had to. If I didn't pay for it, I didn't get it.
Right.
So I really do think a lot of these parents now, and everything is to me, is a show. I don't understand why if your kids got good grades, you got to put it up there on social media. Your kids are supposed to go to school to get good grades. And you putting their clothes, you buying them 6-7 pairs of shoes and 4-5. It don't make sense to me. And they gonna just grow out of them or wear them out. So I really do just think they're trying to live through their kids.
Okay. All right. And that makes perfect sense. And I think it's crazy. Like, I learned that's what social media is for the most part. I guess people are using it to give people who are there in touch with updates on their life. That's how I see it. That's the only way that I could look at it and be like, oh, they extra. But what about you, Mel? What's your thoughts on that pressure?
I mean, no one should put that type of pressure on themselves anyway. I feel like you're not teaching them anything. You're teaching them to be materialistic. You know, so the one time you can't get it, they're gonna feel upset. They're gonna be upset that they're not getting exactly what you got them the year before or whatever else. But stuff like it don't work like that. So I don't know why people put so much pressure to go out and buy all of this stuff. It's almost like they make it into a tradition. And I get what you're saying, like people trying to live through their kids and stuff like that. But you a whole grown adult now. You can kind of buy that stuff for yourself. Now you ain't have it back then, so I don't know. Like it's just odd.
And I get what you saying too, because you know it's different. People value things differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For me, it's more so, and I'm not one to put that pressure on myself. Like I feel like if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But
Exactly.
I can understand why a lot of people do, because for me, it's a lot of what I do is based on how I felt when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? When I woke up on Christmas and came downstairs and seen all that shit, for me, it made me feel a certain way, and it made me look forward to Christmas, which made Christmas the most wonderful time of the year, right?
Oh, yeah.
In turn, when it's back to school, you know, I understand that feeling too, because I know how it was to go back to school with a
that
fresh pair of
outfit
kicks,
laid
fresh
out.
outfit. We probably only had 2 outfits, you know what I'm saying?
Might have had 3.
Right.
But you know, it's the freshness, and me going in there with a fresh pair of kicks. That's the one time of the year that I knew for a fact, no matter what,
Again, some
I'm gonna
brand
have
new
fresh
shoes.
pair of kicks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand it, but I just don't see it as something that I will put pressure on myself to
Right.
accomplish. Right? If I can't afford it, I can't afford it. That's just the reality of it. And I'm a giver, so I love to give my kids what they want. But in the same instance, they have to show that they value it, right? Because ain't nothing worse than going to spend $200 on a pair of kicks
And them joints
and your
come back
kid outside
turned
playing
up.
basketball. And, you know what I'm
Man.
saying? It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Straight up. So that pressure side, I would never apply that type of pressure to myself. I honestly feel like my mama did us dirty, right? And when I say she did us dirty, I'm not saying she did us bad. She did us dirty because she created that
Pressure. She that level.
mentality,
Okay.
right? Because, you know, to me, I feel like Christmas should be based on a kid just getting something, right? It's time for giving. Kid wake up in the morning, they don't got to go downstairs and have 30 gifts down under the junk, because at the end of the day, that means that my dumpster gonna be full for the next week and a half.
And-
it's gonna have 77 different things. And guess what? When you go and you buy your kid all these Ninja Turtles and G.I. Joes, they playing with the paper towel roll.
They playing with the box. He's so
You
serious.
know? So
It's not alive, bro.
that's why I don't pressure myself for it. It's like, yo, I've learned that, number one, you can trick kids, because the more stuff you get them, for some reason, the more they value it. But they don't look at like the Ninja Turtles. I can
You
get them
one nice price gift and buy them about $10 stove.
Exactly.
Dollar stove gifts.
I
and
tend
they
to
going
find
crazy.
the key thing that you want. If you could get one thing, I asked them this every year. If you could get one thing off your list, what's the number one thing that you would get? Because I try to focus on what they want without putting the pressure on myself of having to get them everything they want. It don't work that way. And I got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter which way we put it, kids will never know what we endure when it come down to either bills or life as a whole. They only see what they want to see.
They only find out when they're adult, and then they look back and be like, God,
Right.
dog.
Exactly.
And plus, kids always want stuff. That's like,
That's everything. That's
yeah,
why they put it on
want
TV.
everything. So,
You notice them
you don't run
toy
out of any
commercials get
ideas.
crazy around September, October time.
Do you know you could buy a kid all the toys in the world, and then something new come out that same
That
day that they just got all them
same day,
toys, and they
bro.
gonna want that too. So I learned that because it's no limit to what they want, I'm just gonna get them what I see based off of their list. They provide me with a list of the stuff that they want, which my kids don't seem to know what they want, so they got to look in a toy book or online to see what they want. You know, when I wanted
kids
stuff,
spoiled.
I wanted it. You know, Nintendo dropped the greatest gift of all time with the Nintendo system, and you know what that was? The Game Genie. I don't know if y'all remember that.
That little cheat code thing.
Oh, the cheat code thing,
You
bruh.
had some money. I had the
my
Sega
gosh.
CD. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Bruh, I used to put my Nintendo cartridge in that junk and had all the codes for up, down, left, right, A, B, start. All day.
Oh my god.
Easy. So, all right, let's take a break, man. Let's take a break. First break of the day. We got some NFL coming up. If you don't know, now you know. We'll be back. Fuller Podcast. Welcome back to the Fuller Podcast. I'm your host, Avery Fuller, with my co-host and hostess, Maurice Bird, aka Reese,
I am him.
and that wife of mine, Melisha Fuller, aka Money Mayor. And if you don't know what time it is, we're going to get right to it. Just put them up.
Yeah.
Put them up because we throw them back. And they ain't talking about ass.
Wait, what? What? Hold on.
I can't do this.
This African American say what? No, matter of fact, don't repeat it. Okay.
Don't say that shit again. Let that shit go.
Yeah, tingles a little bit.
All right, so we are winding down the year per se, right? We are beginning the process of winding down the year.
Bro, this
And
shit is gone.
in that process, though, you know, we got September, October, November, December. That's pretty much the holiday season. One of the holidays that's coming up is Halloween,
Yes.
which is one of our favorite holidays, right? Because we do 30 days
Yes.
and 30 nights of horror. We watch horror
Yes.
movies every day
Serial
of
killers.
the month.
I love it.
And
Sociopaths.
we've been doing that now for like the last, 3 or 4 years?
Yes, I'm proud of you.
That's
know-
our tradition.
Actually proud of you.
Yeah, right. I
You
used to
weren't
not
a,
watch it.
Scary movie person at all.
At
No,
all.
he wasn't.
At all.
But I definitely encourage everybody to sit down. For us, it kind of creates a form of family time. You know what I'm saying? And it's a memorable thing that we can do with our kids. Where our kids might translate it to their kid. Hey, guys, it's Halloween. We're going to watch horror movies every night. But these horror movies be scaring the shit out of kids just like they used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. And my question to y'all is, what movie scared the shit out of you when you was a kid? I'm going to start with you, Mel.
Oh man. It
Oh, you dirty.
it
dog.
was no listen.
The original It.
The
Yeah,
original
make
It
right.
was scary. When I watched it when I got older, I don't even know why it scared me as a kid, to be honest with you.
What?
I'm so serious. Excuse me. Candyman.
Oh.
Candyman.
Oh.
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to give out the 2 because that was one. You don't need to repeat that in the mirror.
Yeah,
I do not like that at all.
Oh my gosh.
Like no, that's
You never did the Bloody Mary in the mirror?
no. You don't do that.
Bruh, don't ask. Don't even say that in here.
What, Bloody Mary?
Yeah, stop saying it. That's
You gotta
enough.
be looking in the mirror.
Bruh.
No, don't say it. Don't say it no
The
more.
camera can be the mirror.
Yeah, that's done.
What camera? That one right
We
there
don't
in
have
my
time.
face?
We watch a lot of horror movies.
How many times I said it twice?
Don't
Cut
say
it
no
out.
more.
You say about 5 more
All right,
times.
what about you, Reese? What
Okay, yeah,
movie
yeah.
scared you as a
Change
kid?
that up.
It wasn't Bloody Mary, was it?
Oh my God. What's your
Listen,
movie?
He the person in the movie that get killed
Exactly.
because he
Exactly.
just do the
Because
unnecessary.
Again, I'm the person
That
in
is
the movie
always the
that heard the
unnecessary
noise and
one.
was like, oh, time to go.
No,
No,
hell
he
no.
the
You
unnecessary one
he
that
the
start the evil
exactly.
up.
That
That
read
started
from the
it.
book.
And then everybody go get killed like Evil Dead. The dude that had the book.
He the
You
read
really
from the
bring
book,
Evil
nigga.
Dead up?
Exactly.
Evil Dead, that's the movie you gonna bring up?
Yeah.
With the dude who had the chainsaw in his hand.
No. It was the new one. He found the book and he was reading the book the whole time. And the evil was just coming in the house.
Yes.
They
'Cause he
told
was-
him not to even mess with the book, and he opened it and everything.
What color was that?
That's you.
What color was it?
That's you.
What color was it?
You.
What color was it?
You.
Bruh.
And what color was it?
Colors don't matter when you got a person that got the arrogance that you got. You know, you got a different type of arrogance.
Called confidence.
No, that's arrogance, nigga.
Right.
When you doing that shit for the sake of
Well, that confidence got him
for the
killed.
hell of it. So, what about you, Reese? What movie scared you?
Probably It, bro. Like the new one is corny to me, but that old It
What?
was used to scare the scare.
Bro, I love the new one. The new one creepy as fuck.
Yes.
The new, he still ain't got nothing on my boy though.
Who?
Cool.
The old It was just creepy. He was scary.
Not when you watch it now. When you watch the
No.
old it now, it's like
I mean, now of course, that's like watching. That's like
Right.
watching Freddy Krueger. I did a nightmare like y'all do on Halloween. I did a Nightmares on Elm Street,
Okay.
and watching Freddy Krueger now, you're like, this all stupid. Like,
Well,
Like,
Freddy not stupid, bro. Listen, he's a
funny.
dream master. When you think about a dream master, you think about a person that kill you in your dreams and you can't go to sleep. And the
yo,
whole point
remember,
throughout the
he's
movie
in
is they
your
trying to stay
dream,
awake.
though, and you still have control of your own.
But you
dream.
dying in your dream.
But you got control of your dream, bruh. Ain't nobody beating me in my dream. How many times you got beat up in your dreams?
a lot, nigga. What you talking about?
I ain't never got beat up in my dream.
You know how many dreams I done had that I woke up and say, "Whew, it was just a dream."
I don't know. I ain't never had that
Oh,
happen to me.
bro. All right, listen. You could try to act like that you the dream master.
I would be. That movie
Alright.
be 10 minutes long. And
Oh,
5 of it
gosh.
be credits.
Oh my gosh. Well, the movie I had 2 movies scare me. One of them was Candyman, and that was because I had older siblings that played so much. Like
It wasn't the
that
bees?
Bloody Mary shit was so stupid. We went in the bathroom
Locked
and
the
they
door?
locked me in the bathroom after they did it.
Oh,
they
no.
dropped the,
Hold on.
the
I think that was
corn in
4
the-
times it's been said.
No, it got to be said by one person.
Oh, okay.
Shitbag. But they dropped me. They put me in the bathroom. They dropped the penny in the joint and flushed it 9 times or something like that.
What?
And then said the word. Listen, I promise you. And I could have been hallucinating. I probably was
Coulda?
hallucinating. But
I never heard of putting a penny.
when somebody told me they sat there and they saw an old lady in a rocking chair in the mirror, she was rocking back and forth. And then she looked at you. And when she looked at you, she stopped rocking, she stood up, and then she started running towards you. I promise that happened in a dream or in real life. I don't know the difference. I can't tell you. Straight up.
See,
But it
you
happened.
playing with stuff like that.
Listen, that's the problem. Because they
Should-
play too much.
You shouldn't be playing with stuff like
They
that.
play too much. That's the problem. The other movie that scared me was Freddy. It was the 4th one.
Was that the one with the dude turned into the car?
No, that's the.
Or the bed? Which one? You talking about with the bed?
It's the one when Freddy ate the meatball and there was a bunch of people's heads. And he stuck his finger in the and they were like, oh.
Exactly what I was hearing that. Listen to how
I'm sorry.
When he ate the meatball, he ate it all sloppy. He was like,
man, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
bruh. That shit was horrible.
When I tell you,
It was horrible. I hate Freddie, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, Freddie created problems when I was a
nobody
kid,
was
bro.
scared of Jason.
No,
Nah.
bro. Listen, Jason ain't never chased black people. He only knocked that one black dude head off.
No, was that when he went to Brooklyn or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Square up with Jason.
That's all
Wait, say,
exactly.
what you
Oh
gonna
no,
do?
Busta
Knock my
Rhymes
block
squared up
off?
with him too.
Busta
Busta
Rhymes.
Rhymes squared up with him too.
No, that was Michael Myers.
No, that was Jason, bro.
Bro, Busta Rhymes ain't squared with Jason.
I think that was Jason.
No, Busta Rhymes was in Halloween. He wasn't in Friday the
You
13th. I'm pretty sure.
Oh no.
I think that was well. All right, we can look it up.
But yeah. I mean, look, if you watching, leave it in the
up.
comments.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all I can say to that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But it is that time of the
square with
year. It's time. But bro, why would
My
you square up
favorite
with
time.
Jason?
Why would you square with a
I
random
don't
dude with a
know.
mask and a hacksaw in his hand?
I
That's some
don't know.
nigga shit.
Stupidest shit ever.
That's some nigga
bruh.
shit. That's just
He knocked his block off.
He
like
knocked.
you said.
Hell no, he knocked
Knocked his
this
head off his
motherfucking head off. That nigga
he
was
knocked
like,
his mom off his shoulders.
shoot,
What a
oh
retard.
man,
special
oh man. I love that time of the year. It's odd to say that I love that time of the year because let's face it, Halloween, and it's controversial, but Halloween is a celebration of the devil,
That's death.
huh?
It's a celebration of death.
No, it's a
Not
celebration
really
of the devil.
It doesn't have nothing to do with the devil.
It's an evil holiday.
Well, I like
Where
that
does evil come
holiday.
from?
What is it? Doesn't
Don't
come
say
from
that out
the
loud
death?
again.
I already said it.
Not in our house.
What she say again?
I like that evil holiday.
I like the holiday. I
It's
like
not a-
Halloween.
Halloween is not a celebration of evil.
I'm not celebrating evil.
You are.
What do
You're
you mean?
watching
You just
evil
said
movies
it.
every
You
night.
literally just
It's
said
a
it.
holiday.
It's a celebration of evil, but I'm not celebrating evil.
Wait, I didn't
But I
say
love
it
the
was,
holiday.
I didn't say it was a celebration of evil.
That's what you just said.
No, I didn't say that. He said that.
She
Well, you
blamed
need to-
me, bro.
Yeah.
This is what I did with on
Just
a
know
daily
that
basis.
I love Halloween.
Clearly, no
I have-
accountability.
I have learned to accept that I'm gonna be blamed for everything. I love you too, babe. I love you too.
Don't look over here. He said it.
But guess what? One other thing that happened in horror movies is a lot of these horror movies have people who is there to save the day, right? So because there's always somebody who is there to save the day, I'm not speaking specific to horror movies, but I want to know, give me your top two. Your top two action movie heroes.
Top two.
Top two.
Action movie heroes or just people
Action
in
movie
action
actors.
movies?
That's what I'm going to say. Actors in action movies.
If the movie came out, you'd be like, I got to see it because it's action. Because he's in it.
Exactly.
Keanu Reeves.
Exactly. Oh, what? Go ahead,
Well,
Mel.
man,
Say it again.
Keanu Reeves.
Okay, Keanu Reeves is
Oh
one.
my goodness.
my goodness.
You know how she like her
Yeah,
white.
you know, like them cockers, eh?
Oh my god.
Caucasian. Asians.
Nothing like the white. The white around your lips.
Cut it out.
She was just talking about the white balls she had on her shirt.
She did have white balls. It
First
might have been
off,
Keanu balls on his
You
shirt.
got white balls on your shirt too.
No, I don't.
He look.
That's
Yeah,
fake
he is
skin.
looking because he got white balls on his shirt. Anyway.
You got Keanu balls on your shirt. Go ahead.
Keanu
Oh
balls,
my
the
gosh.
Matrix.
I cannot.
Who your next white man?
I mean, it is a lot of them out there, but
But
not like that.
don't.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Listen, he's British. He's good.
He's extra white.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
love his
He
accent.
be fucking people up,
bet you
especially
do.
Transporter.
Yeah,
Transporter,
he
he
do.
was whooping people
He
ass.
was beating
Yes.
his ass for no
Bruh,
reason.
look, he was changing his clothes.
When he put himself in grief, he be like, hold up, let me check my shirt off.
Straight
That
up.
was some nigga shit.
He
right
was
there.
smooth with it.
He
And I like
was.
He was what?
You ever seen
Smooth.
Crank?
Yes.
Oh man.
Crank when he was
When
hitting that girl on the track.
No, what he do with the
Oh,
old?
my
He
gosh.
had his way with me. I think it was in Crank 2. You
Oh.
see that with the old lady?
No, I seen the one when he had the blonde girl on the track in front of everybody. He was hitting that jank to build his.
Oh, he hit the jank in Chinatown too.
He was power fucking that jank. I mean, excuse my French.
Oh my
He was
God.
power getting that jank.
He was getting it in. I ain't gonna front.
Come on, tell la boo.
Wee wee. His wee wee.
Wee wee, boo boo. Come on, boo. Ah, Reese, what you got?
Well, your transitions are impeccable. I swear. I don't know where you come with these. It's just magical. If I was to say right now, really honestly, one of them be Denzel Washington.
Okay,
Because his I mean, he's not a. He has been recently been action movies oriented, but now it's just almost it's a gimme. Like I gotta go see it. Equalizers, Man on Fire, even Training Day. Those I don't. Training Day kind of was an action drama, but those movies are almost classics.
Absolutely.
And my second person, if they was like they're making it might be Jason Statham right now, but I don't know. I really don't think I have. Well, Keanu Reeves, because of John Wick, of course. Those
Jason Wick.
No, that was his brother, his cousin.
Friday the 14th.
Yeah, yeah. So it probably would be Denzel Washington and Keanu Reeves.
Okay, well, I got somebody that is different from y'all's, and I feel like that it's just different, right? I feel like Vin Diesel is a really, really great action hero.
Okay.
And he's not he's not limited to just Fast and the Furious, that entire franchise. But
Chronicles of Riddick.
Chronicles of Riddick. He was in Bloodshot.
When he was a cop. Was that the one
he was in the military and he had like nanotechnology. Rebuilt him every time he died.
They tricked him and
right.
That was pretty decent.
You know what I'm saying? You got that witch movie, The Last Witch Hunter.
The Last Witch Hunter is pretty solid.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a ton with him that I felt like stood out. And then Liam Neeson, you can't never forget him.
I don't know, man. Taken was kind of repetitive.
Listen, no, Taken wasn't repetitive. It was completely different circumstances. But every movie he's in, he is saving bitches. The one thing that he gonna do is he gonna save the bitch.
He's gonna find them.
Plain and simple. And
good luck.
He gonna put the bass in those black. I'm gonna find you, one way or another. Straight up.
Oh my gosh.
But when he found you, he whooped your motherfucking ass.
he took care of you real bad.
Straight up.
Oh my gosh.
Straight up. So no matter which way we put it, that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you saying if Liam Neeson came out with an action movie, you'd be like, I gotta see it.
All the time.
Oh yeah.
Literally all the time.
We can't forget about the greatest. Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Well, we know he's not making out of. He's not making.
Hold on,
any movies.
don't be disrespectful.
Damn,
that ain't disrespect. That's just a fact, bro.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about the movies he has made already.
About that. I don't even want to talk about that.
My nigga just so disrespectful.
It's so unfortunate what happened to him.
He's still alive, and he died hard. So at the end of the day,
he got what?
What's your point?
He got what?
He died hard.
He about to.
Oh my gosh! Don't say that. No.
What you mean?
No. I love Bruce Willis.
He gonna get canceled, bro.
He is Bruce Willis is my favorite. To be honest with you,
they gonna cancel this shit out of
Bruce Willis ain't made a movie.
It doesn't matter what
out on Netflix right now.
What he has made is everything.
Somebody else
He's
though?
amazing.
I mean,
Nicolas Cage.
Oh my gosh!
Bruh.
Yes, Nicolas Cage.
What's the jump when he was like, shoot him again, his soul's still dancing? What's that movie? Bad Lieutenant.
Bad Lieutenant.
You never seen Bad? Bro.
Nigga, he make a lot of low budget movies now.
No, you got to see Bad Lieutenant. Bad Lieutenant is, I'm telling you,
Bro, you remembered a line from one of his low budget movies.
Yeah, and it's because it's about that life. I'm telling you. That's not even the craziest
part. We might have to check that one out too.
Bad Lieutenant.
It's the way it start is crazy. He start off, he busts these two couple, and they doing drugs. He a cop. He's like, well, either you let me hit, or y'all going to jail.
What?
Straight up, and he hit Shorty right there in front of the dude.
Oh my gosh, he's a badass cop.
I ain't seen that.
You gotta see it. Bad
but
Lieutenant.
If anything that Nicolas Cage is in, hands down, I'm watching it.
Hey,
Bad Lieutenant.
Nick Cage is that guy.
Yes,
that's a lot of
he is.
Absolutely.
It really
Going to 60 seconds. But
oh my gosh.
But let's stick with Nick Cage real quick, right? Because I want to know what y'all think was his best movie.
His best
Ooh,
movie.
Come on now.
Face Off.
Face
I
Off.
know that's the
Face
classic.
Off.
Face
Like,
Off.
I mean, when they switched
my
roles
gosh.
and you couldn't tell because they were still acting like different.
Hey.
That's one of those.
Hey, he got one phrase in Face Off that I used to say to my wife all the time, and that is
Okay.
a peach. I could eat a peach for hours.
So, anyways, Nicolas Cage, amazing, amazing actor.
Amazing.
We just-
Amazing actor, huh?
Yeah, amazing
Amazing.
actor.
He could eat
yeah.
a peach
Nicolas
for
Cage.
hours.
Okay, I'm
Amazing.
done. Why did you even have to repeat that?
What you mean? Why are you blushing right now?
I'm not blushing.
You sure?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
man.
sure.
No, you're not, because you straight blushing right now.
All right,
Anyway.
so
'Cause
listen,
you ate your peach for hours.
this week has been an eventful week, right? Because
So he is transitioning.
there has
crazy.
been a ton of stuff taking place this week. But there's one thing that took place this week that I would say to me was more important than anything that I've seen take place this week. Even my kids going back to school. That's the NFL.
Damn, you said, hold on.
Fuck education. I mean,
Fuck them kids.
not education.
Wait, what?
I love education.
Why you take a drink and look like that when you said that?
I'm just saying. I want to make sure that everybody knew that I love education. Anyway, on Thursday, the Kansas City Chiefs took on the Detroit Lions. They took their first loss, even though they was missing Travis Kelce and Chris Jones. Their next two players under Patrick Mahomes. They took a L to the Detroit Lions, who was pretty much on a streak. The Lions quarterback Jared Goff, he pretty much went 300-something days, 300-something passes up to this point without throwing an interception. He didn't throw in that game.
He's on the tear.
They
man.
played well.
That man, was it St. Brown?
Saint,
Yes.
Jesus
Amon-Ra
Christ.
St. Brown,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was
God,
doing it.
Dog.
So
And
That's
that's
the-
Montgomery.
that's the kickoff to the season, man.
Oh,
and,
man.
And listen, the one thing that I can say about y'all is we're all in the same fantasy. You know what I'm saying? and we already know what that fantasy life is like. But with that said, since the season has started, there is quite a few quarterbacks that got a lot to prove. And I want to know from y'all, what quarterback do y'all think has a sufficient amount to prove? And Reese, I'm going to start with you.
If I was to really think about a quarterback who has something to prove, I had to say Lamar Jackson, yeah.
Oh, Lamar.
Because I mean, he's MVP,
Mhm.
but he can never get over that playoff hump.
Right.
Now he has what? He has OBJ.
And he has Zay Flowers.
He has a receiving core, and he already had a solid running back. So now it's almost he has no excuse. Before it was he had nobody. To
Well,
throw
I don't
to.
feel like he ever had an excuse.
I don't either, because I thought his receiving core was pretty solid, and the way he, a mobile quarterback such as him is one of those things you can't. It's hard to make a defensive scheme for,
Right.
because you already, if you bring a man spy, that's one less person blocking for your receivers. And if you got a halfway decent receiving core, which to me, he had a halfway decent. Now he has a pretty solid receiving core. I just think he has no excuse now. And I mean, they just, he's under a microscope right now. And he got a nice bag too.
Right.
And he got that bag. He got a
did.
nice little bag. on.
Absolutely. What about you, Mel?
Brock Purdy.
Okay.
He does, because he came in and he did well. Like, he came in, he was doing well, and then he got hurt.
Mhm.
And
Now
we
he
need
pretty
to
much
see
right.
if he can keep that up.
They got
through
tape
the season. Like, we want to
him
see
now.
it.
We pretty much need to see if it's a fluke or not. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What we do, huh? Convenient 49er fans would bring Brock Purdy up.
Come on, man. Listen.
Okay, don't be a
Ain't nobody
hater,
hate
man.
on you, bro. You a
What you
hater.
mean? I'm a hater.
You are who
What I
you
hate
are,
at?
though. That's all I'm gonna say. You
What did
are
I hate at?
who
I
you
just
are.
said it was convenient. She brought Brock Purdy up.
Listen, she made a valid point about Brock Purdy. It's not like she just making some shit up about Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy do got some shit to prove.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really does.
Everything that y'all say about Brock Purdy is, oh well, there's tape on him now. It wasn't him. He got something to prove.
Well, we're going to see this season. We're
We're
going to
definitely
see.
gonna see, because it's gonna
Absolutely.
And they put Kittle back in the game.
Yeah,
I think he'll be just fine.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
my
like
boy.
He'll be just fine. And
Yes.
Kittle is your boy. Another one. Another one.
Oh, my gosh.
Another one.
You know that's so with Brock Purdy.
Another one.
No,
Kittle.
what?
Another one.
You know what I mean? McCaffrey.
Another one.
Oh, yeah, I did pick McCaffrey.
Oh man. Oh,
So
shit.
definitely don't
Goddamn.
use him as a quarterback. from
No.
what I saw last year.
What? No.
Yeah, hell no. He's McCaffrey as quarterback. Leave that nigga where he at.
Exactly.
Well, I feel like the person that got the most to prove is Joe Burrow. I picked Joe Burrow
Okay.
because Joe Burrow, number one, he hasn't gotten over that hump yet. He's the highest paid player in the NFL right now.
Hold on, wasn't he in the finals? In the was it?
He went to the Super Bowl.
But he had the most sacks. What was it? 62,
He gets
64
sacked
last
the
year.
most times, right? But now he got Orlando Brown on his offensive line, so he got some blockage.
He got blindside.
But he also got the bag. And when you get the bag the way he got the bag,
he didn't get a bag. He got a whole truck.
right?
Jesus.
And you got to get over that hump. And right now, listen, out of his last 3 years, he went to pretty much the AFC Championship twice.
And he went to the Super Bowl.
And he went to the Super Bowl once.
With
So
one of the worst offensive lines almost ever.
literally.
Like, come on.
So at the
Now, they
end
give
of the
him
day,
some protection, and remember who he got to throw to.
they're
over there.
providing him protection. He got the top receiving core in the league. He got Joe Mixon at running back, which he's a clean, pretty good blocker.
And fast as
You know what
ever,
I'm saying?
man.
It's
God.
one of those things where he got and not to mention that
Don't forget who he got to throw to over there.
not to mention that after most quarterbacks get the bag, they fall off the wagon. You know what I'm
Dak
saying?
Prescott.
So literally Dak Prescott. God
They
damn.
brought his replacement in on his in his face.
I hope they don't consider Trey Lance a
Well,
replacement.
I
But
mean, I think that was a scare tactic.
well, Brandon Rusher had more of a chance of replacing him
Yeah,
than
that's
Trey.
why I said it was a scare tactic. Or they're gonna bring him in as trip plays, the read options and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What's that play they do where they had a quarterback out? I forgot what it's called.
The Wildcat.
Yeah, the Wildcat.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. So this week is the first week of the NFL, the first full week. So Sunday is going to be litty.
Sunday.
Yes, it is.
Sunday is going to be
You know
litty.
where I'm gonna be at.
I'm looking forward to it. And with that said, I just want to kind of throw something out there.
Y'all
Dion,
come on at 1.
yeah, we do come on at 1. We're playing Pittsburgh.
Prime
So
time on cable TV.
you better believe it. You make sure you tune in.
Know what time
For what?
it is?
Because it's going to be a better game than the Chicago Bears against
The Packers.
the Packers.
I might pull out the jersey. I ain't wore the jersey in a minute.
Oh, don't pull the jersey out.
Okay. Well, I know I have mine on.
You know, if you know, you know.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? All right, let's take another break, man. And we got one got to go and social media video today and blind reaction coming up. So we'll be back for the podcast. Welcome back to the Fuller Podcast. I'm your host, Avery Fuller, with my co-host and hostess, Maurice Bird, aka Reese, and
him.
that wife of mine, Melisha Fuller, aka Money Mel. How y'all feeling? It's a good show.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
good show.
Good.
Y'all know what time it is, right?
You straight?
Because I know what time it is. It's time to throw it back. Throw
to
it back. Time to die.
If he dies, he dies. That might be the coldest phrase in movie history. Bro.
Possibly. One of the greatest of all time.
If he dies, he dies.
The Russian. The Russian might be one of the GOATs, bro. People don't give the Russian credit. He only lost to Rocky.
He lost. Wasn't he in Universal Soldier, the first one?
Nigga, that ain't boxing. The fuck you talking about?
Van Claude Von.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That's
What
it.
the hell he just said?
Jean-Claude Van
It
Damme.
wouldn't come out. Fuck it. I kept
said,
riding it.
I know Jean-Claude.
He pulled
He
his
was in
hand
Beat Street.
Okay, we're gonna move on. All right, next up we got one gotta go because Reese is tripping.
What?
Let's take
Who
a
was
look.
in Beat Street.
One gotta go.
Oh, my God.
That's easy.
We got wings. So you got
Yes.
wet wings,
Oh,
which is
my
buffalo
goodness.
wings and
I'm
barbecue
sorry.
wings.
That just made me completely
You got
excited.
grilled
Clearly.
wings. Oh,
Fat,
Yes.
skinny person.
fuck, I'm
Yes,
fucking
I love
hungry
it.
now.
I had
Grilled
these-
wings,
I
you
had
got dry
10 piece
wings.
myself already
Ooh.
from Wingate.
Then you got crispy wings. Well, we know
Watergate
crispy
in
ain't
there.
going out
It's
of damn
Wingate.
place.
Nowhere.
Hell no. You
Need
gotta
crisp-
have crispy.
Need crispy. So Mel, we're gonna start with you. Which one gotta go?
Okay. That's good. I'm good with that. Dry gotta go.
Definitely.
The wet, the
gotta
grilled,
go.
the crispy. all day.
100%.
As a matter of fact, can I put in my request right now? Can you make some wings tomorrow?
I thought he might be on the grill tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna probably be on the ground. You heard
I mean,
that?
you got to go get the wings too, though.
Oh shit, you got me fucked up. All right,
Damn,
Reese, what about you?
Bro, it's dry wings, man.
So-
I you can't. I can't. Fried wings. I don't. That isn't even a question. And grilled. And I got to have my buffalo wings.
Yes.
I
The
can dig
lemon
it.
pepper is straight, but I got to have my buffalo wings, bro.
I can dig it. I would have to say grilled, actually.
What?
So hear me out. Hear me out.
I got to hear
Yeah.
this.
So number one, grilled wings. One of the best wings that I have is crispy, right? When I make my wet wings, I make them crispy. Right? When I make my dry wings, I make them crispy. No matter which way we put it, all my wings are going to be crispy, whether wet or dry, except the grilled ones. The grilled ones won't be crispy. The grilled ones,
Bruh.
in order for
I
me to
got
make
you,
the
bro.
grilled
Don't
ones
worry about it.
crispy,
I got you.
they'll be burnt.
Nah.
So I just don't like, and Mel, unfortunately, Mel, I don't want to, get no insight from you on this because you are the queen of the chicken wasters.
Oh my God.
Yes, God. She's the one that pisses you off.
She is the one.
Be like, yo, it's still meat on this.
She take
damn
a piece of meat off of each piece of chicken to say, I ate a 10 piece.
I ate a 10 piece.
No, you ate a piece.
Oh my God.
Worth of meat.
I've seen people come behind her
She-
and eat,
listen,
and eat the wings. that
She is the
doesn't eat.
person that pisses everybody off. You know how they post that video
Oh, my
of which chicken eater are you? And it still be the whole piece of chicken left?
It does not be the whole piece
that
of
is
chicken
her.
left.
Listen, my kids, they sit and hover around
I've
like
seen
waiting.
it. I've
Like,
literally
They
seen it.
scavengers.
You done
in the
yet?
way.
That's scavengers.
Is you done yet?
Little
Is you done
scavengers.
yet?
Because
Is you done yet?
Remember, she had the two cheeseburgers, and I got me a cheeseburger.
Bro, no, she is queen of the wasting shit for sure. But
No.
Even
when
the
it come down
sodas.
to the wings,
The wings is worse.
bro, listen, if you
Disrespectful.
It's
if
the
you see
wings
the
or the
wings-
soda is worse.
Oh no, they are on even grounds, my nigga. Like, listen, the one
Yeah.
thing, anytime my kid can look at you, open a soda, and be like, "Let me know when you done with that."
Yeah,
Like-
that is horrible.
Was that last week with
Bruh.
with the Sprite?
Bro, listen, because for her, the soda has to have maximum strength.
And then what she say? I said, why you get the 10 piece? Remember? I
Yeah,
said, why
told her because
just
I
in case
want
I
it.
want some more. And what happened?
Hell no.
You fed your kids with
Bruh.
the 10 piece.
Well, first off, I told you I was probably going to eat 8 of them.
Listen,
and
she-
I did.
No, you
did
did not
not.
eat 8 of them.
I
You ain't
did.
eat eight of them worth of meat. You touched
You
8
did.
of
You
them.
might have been on
Oh
8
my
of them.
gosh.
Might have
You
bit 8
touched
of
8 of
them.
them, James, but you ain't eat 8.
You that person that
Y'all
they
not
look
gonna
at
come
when
for
they,
me about my chicken.
if it
Listen.
was starving people in Africa,
Hey.
they probably jump
And I
Hey.
love chicken wings.
Hey, I can conduct interviews, motherfuckers, about your ass and your chicken eating and soda wasting
my
ass.
They
gosh,
probably
I
it's,
can't.
it's starving people in Africa who you
Listen,
disrespect.
but to be fair, Mel, you don't just waste chicken and soda. You waste everything.
I don't waste
At least
everything.
it's an equal opportunity
It's
of wasting.
it's very rare that you eat all your food. In fact, when you eat all your food, they be like, "What? You ate all your food?" You get a 2 cheeseburger meal from McDonald's, and there's a cheeseburger in the refrigerator every time.
Oh my
Never
gosh.
fails. But I have zero problems with it because you provide me all the time with lunch the next day. All right, let's take a look at our social media video today and tell them what we got going on.
To bussies. I'll tell you what, I tried it for the first time the other day. Loved it. Didn't think I would, but I
Bussies.
love bussies. Friendly place. They told me to come inside. I did. Had the time of my life. I actually left for a minute. Came inside again. Just as much fun the second time around. I'll be
What is
honest.
he doing
I'll
in
probably
there?
stop for a bussies
What?
from now on. Y'all should
Bussies?
too. You know, give it a shot.
You know what a
Try
bussy is,
bussies.
Yes, but
Bussy beaver
the
guy
fact that he was in
up here
came out
That's
and
pretty
then
funny.
went
Why they
back
had a
in.
rock? They had like the rock,
when being illiterate goes wrong.
bruh.
Bussy. He came in and came back out and had fun the first, second time he had to go back.
That's what. Yeah, he went back
A bussy?
in. What are you talking about, sir?
He means Bucky's.
I believe that
I don't
he
know.
like
I mean-
his bus came in, or he like to come in.
What
buses.
is that? A grocery store, right?
No,
What
Buc-ee's
is it?
is like a corner. It's like the greatest.
It's like
like-
Piggly Wigglies.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, on steroids.
Excuse me,
Okay.
did you just say Piggly Wiggly?
No, it's not even close. It's like a corner store on steroids. Buc-ee's is like Wawa,
I think it says like a corner
but
store
it's
stuff.
yeah, it's like Wawa or Royal Farms.
Look like a grocery store from that
Okay.
video.
No, you never heard of Buc-ee's? Buc-ee's is it's
No.
like it's like
Nigga, I live
Wawa.
in Virginia.
They don't have one.
Ain't no
here.
damn Buc-ee's in Virginia.
But
How
they-
the fuck
they're
am I gonna
better
hear
now.
about it then?
But it's like Wawa on steroids. Like their meat and their
Okay.
food
Okay.
is
Yeah.
like world renowned. Like
So
it's,
remember that show that
Okay.
we watched with Sunny Side?
Yes.
So he went to a Buc-ee's and they had like the best barbecue.
yeah, they have like they
that you can
were
get.
renowned
It's like
for
a
the-
gas station,
but it's on steroids.
but it right.
Okay.
It got like a whole bunch of like
Food.
only
It's
when you
like a
turn
Walmart
gourmet.
of gas stations.
Right.
We need to take a road trip.
Fuck that. Not to go to fucking
What,
Buc-ee's.
to go to Buc-ee's?
Fucking retarded. I'm gonna spend $300
out.
in gas to go to fucking
We
Buc-ee's.
got to be like Sonny.
Yeah,
Fuck
remember
that,
his,
Sonny
his
got
is
money.
free. That trip was
Sonny
free,
got
yeah.
money.
And I guarantee he didn't drive there. He probably got flown. And
Exactly.
then somebody
The
drove him
motherfucker live
there.
in Vietnam, so you know what that's saying.
Yeah.
All I'm saying. All right, next up we got our blind reaction. Shout out to the producers
Shout out to
for the
Bussy.
blind reaction. Let's see
Oh,
what they
gosh.
say. Lego.
What the hamburgers?
Oh Lord, she naked.
Is that us?
And emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes.
The
Let
purge?
us be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Oi, mate! All you do is chew on your block, smoke weed. I'm about ops that you don't even have. These bitch boys come too sneaky, lying on a bitch that they can't even have. I says up my pussy, the fuck is you taking your dick out your pants? Suck it. Like, bitch, that wasn't a part of the fucking plan. Broke boys say I'm a hoe and it don't make sense cause I'm way too bougie. Talking of my name that you fucked, but none of you rats ain't ever been through me. Bottom of the barrel scraps, that's what I call them, cause they're all dirty. And these niggas keep dying for breasts, that's how I got the name China's Milkies. I never fucked with these hood rats, every man I link is a wealthy aura. The man them are getting scammed, they think I can heal their childhood trauma. China, why did you scam me? Cause I only wanted your money. Send a nigga back in the cab, you don't get pussy, you must be funny. They're running out of things to say, now they wanna talk with my future kids. I did what I did for the money, if you don't like it, then it is what it is. Bitch. My family all send the pics and I promise you niggas, I don't give a shit.
Okay, I've
And my
had enough
sons
of
will
that.
never complain, cause they know their mother didn't raise no bitch.
So,
Everyone calling me
first
an
and
internet.
foremost, let me make this clear. Her voice is fucking annoying.
That's that British drill.
I
drill
don't give
rap.
a fuck who she is. All I'm saying is, she trying to rap in British. It's fucking annoying.
I mean that's hot. That's the new thing. Wave now.
You think that's hot?
I didn't see anything wrong with her lyrics.
It's
I mean,
not
I'm
about
not
the
gonna-
lyrics.
I'm not gonna download
It's
it
more
or-
so the delivery.
The delivery wasn't that bad either.
Peter's in the heart and the so on. Hell no.
That's the drill over there.
I don't give a shit ball what it is over there. I know what it is over here.
Well, you
Some
know,
ass.
the music nowadays, you don't know what the hell they saying anyway. They don't even know
Man,
what
you
they
sound
saying.
like somebody's old grandma.
So,
But she's not lying.
I
She's
mean,
not
the-
wrong.
the accent, I ain't gonna front.
The
Some of the
stupid
stuff she
they
was
be
saying, I didn't understand what she was saying. Some of it, I ain't gonna front. But
I
I'm not.
I
gonna
heard
knock it.
dirty, and yeah, I heard you didn't hear dirty,
I mean, probably.
and her like using people for money.
Damn.
said she was bougie.
So she
I
said
heard, okay, I heard that.
she said that you might think I'm a hoe, but I'm bougie.
Yeah, she said you might think I'm a hoe.
But if you say your ass, then it's a hoe. Hoes gonna be hoes.
Well,
that's
did
what
she-
they want to do nowadays. They want to be treated like a princess.
But be a
Get
whore,
the fuck out of here.
princess horse.
Oh my
That's-
gosh.
yeah, they wanna
grown
be-
ass women want to be treated like
Bruh,
princesses.
Yes.
Yeah, they want to be treated
They
like
wanna-
princess.
that's
but
what
be
I
whores
was
at the
just
same
told.
time.
They want
What
to be
is-
treated
Somebody
like a
just told
princess.
you that.
Yes.
What is who the fuck is that hoe?
I said I don't want a princess. That's what you call. That's what I call my daughter, a princess. I want a queen.
Well, maybe she's just a hoe and she want to be. She want to have a
Tomato,
daddy.
tomato.
She have a hoe. She's a hoe. She want to have a daddy.
That's kind of what it
Daddy.
sounded like she wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
the new thing, though.
She was
You know what I
looking for-
mean? Just like they listen to them city girls. They want a hot girl summer. By the same people
That ain't the
saying they
City
want a hot
Girls
girl
making that.
summer.
It's Megan Thee Stallion.
They want a hot girl summer.
I thought that was the City Girls who said that.
Was that not Megan Thee Stallion? Let's talk to our producers. Producers, was that Megan Thee Stallion that wanted the hot girl summer?
That was all on the same song.
Yeah, I thought it was Megan. Yeah, hot girl summer was.
But
Megan
they
Thee
still all
But
all
I
I'm saying
thought
they
they
wanted
did.
a hot girl
incorporate that with
summer.
the City Girls
But all
too.
of them is in relationships.
Listen,
They're all in relationships.
well, one of them is in a situationship
Well, one of them is just
with a billionaire, so I
one
guess
of
it
them is
makes
really
sense.
just arm candy.
Wait, what's her
get
situation
eyes
with a
off of
billionaire?
His issues. Diddy
P
jump.
Diddy and what's his name?
What's
Carisha,
yeah.
Sunshine. What?
yeah.
Young Miami. That's
That's
her
what
name.
it is.
Boom.
Oh, Young Miami. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her situation?
She's like one of his harems.
Diddy do whatever the fuck he want, and
Yeah.
she just do whatever the fuck he want.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he takes
just-
care of her to an
I
extent.
mean, he's a
so she
billionaire.
got a
So
McLaren.
I guarantee she got a McLaren. Hey,
If not, she has something in the same price range. Or
I'm like,
better.
hey, what's up? Hello.
but I mean, you know what you got to do for that McLaren, Nisha.
If I'm gonna get it, you know what you gotta do for that.
You heard what the
McLaren.
man said. You want that McLaren?
But you my wife, so I'm gonna get it anyway, and you can get the McLaren anyway. So at the end of the day, you win either way, right? So
Whatever.
so like I
You
said
know,
to
you
that,
know, he just said that, but he still wants what
Happy
you,
wife,
no.
what
happy
you said
life.
he want for that McLaren.
happy
like
husband, happy wife equals happy life. You see how that work? You cannot have
like
a
how
happy
you flip
wife
that.
and just a happy life.
Damn, she said no. Fuck that.
No, that's not what I said. I
That-
said I don't
that's-
like how you flip
Bruh,
that.
what you're not
What
gonna
did
do
you-
is
But the
come.
husband is gonna be happy anyway.
You're not gonna interfere with
Because
our
if
marriage.
the wife
Reese.
is happy, the husband's gonna be happy too.
Right, but if the husband got to be happy in order to make the wife happy.
There you go. It's a circle of life.
It's the circle
Yes.
of life.
You saw how happy Simba was when he met Nala
yeah.
again, didn't you?
Oh my goodness.
In a moving
You
stride.
think they just frolicked in the jungle for
Are
nothing?
we gonna ignore the song?
How you
Yeah,
think he
exactly.
got here?
I don't know what the fuck Reese talking about.
I don't.
All I'm gonna
just
say is,
saying.
listen,
I can't
it's
with
about
y'all.
that time again. I just want to take the time to thank everybody for tuning in. It is week 1 of the NFL.
Yes.
Tune in tomorrow
number
for
is it,
sure. Make sure that y'all take a look at that 49er Pittsburgh game because it's gonna
right.
be one for the books. I'm gonna love it. You're gonna love it. We're all gonna love it.
Yes, we are.
I just want to thank y'all again for tuning in, checking us out.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Mel Reese, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
No question. You know
Great
what
job
it
on the
is.
day. You know what time it is.
Yeah, definitely.
It's time to throw it back, Jack. Toss it.
All right.
Bust it open for a real nigga.
Weather.
That's what get you. That's that peach. What you say? What you say for the peach?
I get a peach for hours.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, shout out to Reese and not Reese that. Blame it on liquor, Reese.
What?
You already did it. Shout out to Rotten and BB on their marriage.
Oh,
and,
yeah, yeah.
We'll holler at y'all
Oh,
soon.
yeah.
With
Congrats.
that said, shout out to the 49ers. We out of
Yes.
It's the Bears time, bro.
here. Forget the fuck out of
Niners.
here.
Go ahead and close it.
Hey, shout out.
Ain't nothing to close.
Mel and
That's right.
Reese.
Go ahead and close it because it's not.
Gee
gonna happen.
whiz. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.